Hey guys, what's going on? This is something that's brand new and I am so pumped to be talking to you about this right now. It's going to explode everywhere. Now, not only is this going to help you tell better stories, actually, you know what? It's going to force you make and tell better stories. I'm not really sure what to call this, but I'm going with vertical story stacks or just story stacks or video story stacks. Now, what is a story stack? Well, essentially we're going to stack 3 clips together on one social media post, say for something like Instagram stories. And those 3 clips are going to tell a story. To give you an example, it's like in this one here about making coffee, something that no YouTuber has ever done before. Or this one, which shows a boat unloading its catch, and as you can see from top to bottom, because the bottom is the payoff, this is actually telling a story. These vertical story stacks are incredibly easy to make. In fact, all of the ones that you saw so far, I've made them on my phone. Now, I'm using Adobe Premiere Rush, which you can download for free and check it out and follow along, but the idea here is the same no matter what software you're using. So let's jump into Premiere Rush and have a go, and you can see how easy it is to make these. First step is to think about your actual story and then go and shoot your 3 separate videos. Now, there's something that's really important here, and here's the thing. You must shoot these horizontal. If you shoot these in vertical video, then no dice, it's not gonna work. Depending on the software that you're using, import your 3 clips. Now make sure you're in vertical mode. Premiere Rush makes this really easy. There's just a button that you hit and you're in a 9:16 aspect ratio, which essentially is 1080 by 1920, just in case you're using some other software. In Premiere Rush, hit crop and now hit fit. So we're seeing the entire full clip. Now from here, cut them to whatever length that you need. I'm gonna stack them all on top of each other by dragging them to a new track for each one, and then using the crop and vertical positioning tool, I'm gonna dial in what their actual position is. Here's a bonus tip as well, by the way. One clip will be perfectly centered, so you really only have to work with the other clips, which are gonna be the top and bottom clips. Natural order set at the top of this video should be top to bottom, so the final part of your story or the payoff should be at the bottom. Now, here's a few things I've learned here that can really improve your story stacks. And this is if you don't want the entire clip in the scene, you can scale it up and then use the crop tools to dial in better framing. So you could focus on a particular item or something that is in one particular clip. Next up is the audio. Now, maybe you don't want to use the audio from all 3 clips. So mute what you need in Premiere Rush by tapping the audio button and muting the clip. By the way, you can really take these story stack videos to the next level with audio, but more on how you can do that in a minute. See, the other big thing here to take note of is that the more motion you have in each clip, the more of a distraction it is. And if these aren't looping clips, your viewer may miss the point you're trying to make. So what I would suggest is limit the motion in your videos to 1 clip, but look, this is your story stack, so you make the call if it's too distracting or not. Now, if you really want to take these story stack style videos to the next level, audio is a real way to do it. See, sometimes phones don't record the best audio, or you didn't record the audio for one reason or another, or the subject was just too far away. The clips here of the trains were kind of all over the place. So what I did is I jumped onto Epidemic Sound and I downloaded a whole load of train sound effects to the file section of my phone, and then from there imported them into Premiere Rush just like you would any other normal file, and dropped them in where I needed to. I also played around with how loud they were with the actual volume section, which you can find in the audio tab. Just tap it. And I also dropped in some music, which I also got from Epidemic Sound, just to round off the entire video. And here's another super tip for Premiere Rush users. Drop a dissolve transition onto the music track and it's going to fade in. And you can also adjust the fade to make it longer or shorter. Now, if you guys want to get some amazing sound effects in music for your own vertical story stacks, I've left the link in the description for Epidemic Sound. While working off your phone can be limiting at times, creating story stacks is completely down to your idea and story. And there is another way to really take these story stacks right into the stratosphere and get complete control over them, even more so than you already have. And that's coming really, really soon. In the meantime, YouTube reckons this video right here is something that you really would like to check out.